My name is Sandra, and today you are watching the walkthrough of 25 Raid Dragon Soul, which was used by Raid Finder. Today I'm gonna show you the boss fight with Madness of Deathwing. You will seek this Madness of Deathwing when you successfully defeat Spine of Deathwing, and then you will be teleported to the Millstorm, when will be Alexstrasza, Thrall, Nosdormu, Ysera, and Khaled's Ghost. This boss fight have two stages. One is called the Final Assault, and second one the Last Stand. There will be aspects of friendly dragons. From Alexstrasza there will be Alexstrasza's Present, which will increases the player's maximum health by 20%, and Cauterizy. Alexstrasza cauterizes the blistering tentacles, inflicting lethal damage over 5 seconds, and Cauterize also reduces the damage inflicted by corrupted blood. In Nosdormu's Presence there will be increase haste by 20%, and time zone. Nosdormu forms a time zone at the target location and causing the Elementium meteor to lapse in time and decrease its travel speed dramatically upon entering the zone. Any enemies, creature within the time zone have their attack speed decreased by 50%. Ysera's Presence is about increases player healing done by 20%, and she also doing Enter the Dream. The presence of Ysera allows players to enter the dream, decreasing damage taken by 50% by 5 seconds. Khaled's Ghost Presence is about increases player damage dealt by 20%, and he also doing Spell Weaving. The presence of Khaled's Ghost allows attacks and abilities to cause Spell Weaving. Spell Weaving inflicts 23,000 arcane damage to enemies within 6 yards, excluding the current target. Thrall will do Carrying Winds. The Carrying Winds take players between adjacent platform and increase their movement speed by 60% for 10 seconds. This effect stacks. Stage 1 is the Final Assault, and Deathwing assaults his enemies while attached to the platform by his twisted limbs. First spell assault aspect is very important. Deathwing searches for his next enemy to assault. Deathwing assaults the platform with the largest number of player and attached limb. So when you finish one limb, you have to move to the another platform. Cataclysm is a deadly spell. Deathwing attempts to finish the job he started by bringing forth a second Cataclysm, inflicting 1,500,000 fire damage to all players. Elementium Bolt is another Deathwing's ability. Deathwing creates an Elementium Bolt, sending it to the target platform. Elementium Blast. If the Elementium Bolt reaches its destination, the bolt inflicts 300,000 fire damage to all players and an additional 300,000 fire damage every 5 seconds until players destroy the Elementium Bolt. The initial damage decreases the further the player stands from the target location. Another ability is Hemorrhage. Deathwing's tentacles begins to hemorrhage and creating several regenerative blood at a nearby location. Regenerative blood have those abilities: Regenerative and Degenerative Bite. The regenerative blood of Deathwing forms. Regenerative blood gain 10 energy every 1 second, and the melee attacks of a regenerative blood also cause degenerative bite. Regenerative blood heals to full health when it reaches maximum energy. In Raid Finder difficulty, blood heals 50% of max health when it reaches maximum energy. Degenerative Bite. Melee attacks causes degenerative bite, inflicts 1500 shadow damage every 1 second for 10 seconds. This effect stacks. Limb Tentacle. Deathwing grabs onto each platform with one of his limbs. They causes burning blood, blistering tentacle, agonizing pain. Burning blood gushes from the tentacle, inflicting fire damage every 2 seconds. The damage increases as the limb tentacle's health lowers. Blistering tentacle at 75%, 50% and 25% remaining health, the limb tentacle sprouts several blistering tentacles that are immune to area of effect abilities. They causes blistering heat, which inflicts 2000 fire damage every 2 seconds and increases its damage by 5% for 3 seconds. This effect stacks. Agonizing pain. The pain from severing Deathwing's limbs interrupts his concentration, stunning him and inflicting 20% of his health in damage. Mutated Corruption. Mutated Corruption appears shortly after assaulting a platform. It will cause Crash, which inflicts 100,000 physical damage to enemy in a cone in front of the corruption, and Impale, which is deadly for tank. So pay attention, tanks. The Mutated Corruption impales you and inflicts 400,000 physical damage to the target. Okay, so stage 2 is called Last Stand. Last Stand is about 3 abilities: Elementium Fragment, Elementium Terror and Corrupted Blood. At 20% remaining health, Deathwing falls forward onto the platform with his head. Elementium Fragment is a pieces of Deathwing's armor chip off and forming 3 Elementium Fragments nearby. In 25 players raids, 8 Elementium Fragments fall, and it will be created to Shrapnel, which is deadly ability. The fragment fires a piece of shrapnel at a random player, inflicting 200,000 unresistible physical damage. Another one is Elementium Terror. It's very important for tank. Pieces of Deathwing's armor chip off and forming 2 Elementium Terrors nearby. The Elementium Terror's melee attacks causes Tetanus, inflicts 60,000 physical damage and an additional 23,000 physical damage every 1 second. The effect stacks, so it's important for tank. Tanks have to change aggro. Another one, and the last one, is Corrupted Blood. Corrupted Blood gushes from Deathwing and inflicting fire damage every 2 seconds. The damage increases as Deathwing's health lowers. At 15%, 10% and 5% remaining health, Deathwing hemorrhages. This increases the damage dealt by Corrupted Blood. Okay, so that is all. I thank you for your patience and for your listening to me and watching. And now we can have a look how it works in reality. Bye!
When the fight becomes too intense. I can't cast it. That's
to watch him.
You with arcane energy to blast your foes! I will realign the flow of mana and fill the Dragon Soul with all my arcane might.
I can feel the elements awakening, rejoicing. The cataclysm is over.
The champions who fought at our side assured the survival of our world. But now, we must see it with mortal eyes. We dragon aspects have fulfilled our great purpose, and our ancient power is expended. But though our day draws to an end, life endures, and new generations will be born. Today's victory belongs to all who stood against the shadow. You are Azeroth's true guardians, and the future of this world is in your hands. For the dawning of the Age of Mortals has begun.